kill not the goose that layeth the golden egg. Hello and welcome to the Durham Talents channel. My name is Jesse Durham. For today's installment of our quote series, we're going to be evaluating a quote from Aesop's famous Fables, where it was said not to kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Now, you know that we evaluate all these financial sayings with an infinite banking lens from R. Nelson Nash's book, Becoming Your Own Banker. Currently, at the time of this recording, we're in a recession. So one subject that has been pretty forefront in my mind is the satisfaction of knowing that I own, can access, and operate appreciating assets in a known interest environment, guaranteed, with control, without being exposed to market volatility and so many other things. See, what we talk about are the tool, the golden goose, okay? The goose that lays the golden eggs, is a properly structured whole life policy with a mutual company that pays dividends. Now, the story, of course, is about a farmer who is receiving golden eggs from a goose, and in his impatience, he killed the goose to try and get to the golden eggs quicker. I think about so many principles from R. Nelson Nash's book, Becoming Your Own Banker. When I think about that, I think about handling Parkinson's first and foremost, I suppose. Just the microwave mentality that we all must address. Thinking long range, not hesitating to capitalize. That's all. These are all very appropriate, all very indicative principles to consider, to implement Becoming Your Own Banker, to implement the infinite banking concept. And today, living currently in a recession, a technical recession, I'm thinking about the importance, the value of being able to access capital that's not locked away anywhere where I'm not supposed to be touching it for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years, exposed to market volatility, subject to the same tax issues, penalties, fees, etc. It's a beautiful thing to have begun to account for our need of finance. If you have a policy, if you've implemented this idea, you know what I'm talking about, the beauty of paying a premium into a policy that you own and control. Calling the insurance company up, telling them how much to send, where to send it, using it for whatever it is that you're wanting to do, controlling that banking function in your life, perhaps especially in a time like this. And when you realize that you have proactively capitalize a system that you own and control ahead of a recession, and then you have the same contractual rights during a recession, after a recession, before the next one gets here, because there will be a next one also. And I can't. We've had approximately 48 recessions in U.S. history. I'm not predicting anything other than what I notice is seemingly apparent to me, that it has happened, it is happening right now, and it will probably continue to happen. But you can become your own banker. You can control the banking function in your life. And if you will recognize the goose for what it is, the one that's laying golden eggs, again, all a policy does is get more and more efficient over time. That's just how they are. Properly structured, whole life policies with mutual companies that pay a dividend. They just get more and more efficient over time. Your money continues to compound. You still maintain control and can access. And yet that's not even, of course, the crux of the matter. The crux of the matter is the behavior in that fable of the farmer. And also now for us, our takeaway here is our behavior. A policy is going to do what a policy is going to do. But it's what we do with a policy. It's what we do with our capital. It's whether we're an honest banker or not. It's whether we're thinking long range or not. Those kinds of things that make all the difference. When we decide to control the banking function, not bleed out interest dollars like the average American, put a recession on top of it, okay, and all the other layers of current events that are taking place, but instead not taking additional risk, not losing control, continuing to compound our money into the future we don't have to kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. And in my opinion, the only thing better than one goose that lays golden eggs would be 2 or 3 or 4. So here we are talking about Aesop's Fables and the concept that you can become your own baker. I hope that this has been intriguing to you. If you'd like to let me know down in the comments a quote or saying that you would like us to cover on the channel, I'd love to hear that. And if you'd like to have a conversation about how to implement the infinite baking concept into your household or your business or your investing, then we can have a free consultation. You can contact us at 828-817-4223. Or you can email durhamtalents@gmail.com. This has been a great pleasure for me. Look forward to our next conversation. Have a great day. Take care.
Yeah, dumb farmer just cooked his goose. Well, he did.
Boy, I hope I don't overlook that in editing. If I don't know that that's coming, that will explode my eardrums. That's it. I'm out. Sorry. One more thing. No geese were harmed in the production of this podcast episode.